Use context or Redux. Redux is used to manage state of our entire application. And use context hook in React allows us to consume props within the component tree without having to manually passing down to all the intermediate components without prop drilling. You might be thinking, using this use context, we can solve the same problem which we saw in the example why we need Redux. What about use context plus use reducer? It pretty much does the same thing what Redux offers. Yes, you are right. Combining both use reducer and use context will offer the same thing and it can be an alternative for Redux. So coming back to our question, use context or Redux, the answer is you should have knowledge both on use context and Redux. But they are having their own advantages and let's see when to use each. First, scalability and predictability. Redux is designed for managing global state in large, more complex applications. It provides predictable state container where the flow of data is clear and well structured. And this context API is best suited for small to medium sized application or for passing the state deeply through the component tree. It can become difficult to manage when the app scales or when there are multiple contexts to handle. Second, centralized state management. Redux centralizes all the application state in one single store. This means regardless of how large the app gets, all state is stored and managed in one place, making debugging and tracking the state changes easier. But in Context API, it manages the state locally within the context provider, but it can get fragmented across multiple context providers as our app grows. Third is middleware for side effects. In Redux, we will be using middlewares like Redux Thunk or Redux Saga, which will allow us to handle side effects. For example, async operations like API calls in a more structured and scalable manner. This makes it easier to manage complex asynchronous logic. But in Context API, we do not have any built-in middleware or support for advanced side effect handling. We need to do it manually, integrate the side effect into our logic, which can become complicated as our entire app grows. Then fourth comes debugging tools. Redux comes with Redux DevTools that provides powerful debugging capabilities like tracking state changes, time travel and inspecting dispatched actions. But in Context API, we do not have built-in developer tools making debugging and tracking changes more difficult, especially when the state is complex or deeply nested. Fifth is separation of concerns. Redux encourages a clear separation between actions, what happens, reduces how the state changes, and UI, how the state is updated. This separation can make larger apps more maintainable. But in Context API, we combine the state and logic within the same provider component, which can lead to less clear separation, making the app harder to maintain as it grows. Sixth comes consistency and ecosystem. Redux has a vast ecosystem of tools like middleware and extensions like Redux Toolkit that makes complex state management tasks easier and more standardized. But Context API does not have such an ecosystem and lacks these advanced integrations. Finally, last point, immutability and pure functions. Redux enforces strict immutable state structure through reducers, which helps to prevent unintended mutations and makes the state transitions more predictable. But when it comes to Context API, you have to manage immutability and pure functions on your own, which can lead to more mistakes in larger apps if not done carefully. Some of the most asked questions are, should Redux be added to all our applications? Or you might also have, when should I use Redux in my React application? The answer is, you could use in an application where we have considerable number of components that need to share state. But again, there is no set rule for this, but only thing I can tell you is at one point in time when you are finding it yourself difficult to manage the state in your application, that is the right time to go for Redux. So the final conclusion is Redux is better suited for larger and complex applications that require structured and centralized state management, side effects handling and optimization. Context API is simpler and works well for small to medium sized application where state management is relatively straightforward and does not require sophisticated tools. Remember this, Redux is one of the confusing library, so it has a learning curve. Give time for yourself to understand each and every concept. Go through this library twice or thrice to understand about this library.